Welcome to another video episode on my Raspberry Pi 3 connected to the PiXtend PLC, working in full cooperation and connected by flat cable. The Raspberry Pi 3B is running a special version of Raspbian, which is fully equipped to deal with the PiXtend PLC. And last time I had a few problems. Well, it is connected, by the way, by a network adapter for VNC, virtual network computing, HDMI for connection to this monitor, and I hope that when I power up that it does work again. RS232 serial connection, which is the focus to get that working, because last time I found out that it is meant to be connected via Python via the Raspberry Pi, a set baud rate and connection by the user, and then of course power. And to avoid power interruptions, I have now connected it like this, so this should be working without any interruption. So right now, power up, and then automatically the Raspberry Pi starts running. And then if things work out, I should see something on the monitor, but so far it unfortunately stays black, and when it stays black I turn to computer for the VNC part. And it looks like that is the case. So let me find the focus on the RS232 serial connection. Not via the monitor, but via the VNC part. So right now I have the following things open. Camera, of course, connection for watching what is happening, if anything. Next, the VNC connection, and I agree it could be larger, but then again, where do I leave this one? The program from last time, which imports the serial package for Python, then a PiXtend lib, and this is object oriented, which means that I create an object P from PiXtend, open serial mode for RS232, then purely Python, creating a serial port for T2i S0, a baud rate, which is the speed, setting to 11522, serial name, print serial, the whole data, supposedly writing the string hello, and that is where minicom comes in. This should be doing alright. And this is, by the way, SSH. So I can only do this when I start it from here. Another thing that I would like to do is introduce also here GNU Octave, scientific programming, loading instrument control, and then for the serial port. Serial port I have set also to 11522. and that should make it quite clear to read something. The only problem is, will it work? I will save this as PiXtend serial. So now this would be working if I press enter, which I don't yet, because first I actually need to get it running, and last time, despite attempts, it did not, which is probably due to the to this TTYS0. So in here I can, and yes, it is Raspberry Pi version, a Raspbian version. There are a lot of files here, but what I'm most interested in is the TTY parts, and this says TTYS0, S for serial, which I am using. So the question is, why doesn't it work? I am right now just using it, so serial test Python. This one is set to, this is for the computer, for on which I record, and if I look here, it is set to the same speed. And let's look here. Baud rate, yes, byte size 8, no parity, and 1 stop bit, which is exactly as it is here. The only things that are or can interfere are the flow controls. But it says timeout is 0, X on the off is false, etc. So this should be good. So, but I still haven't had anything this way. So the question is now, what happens and why? Let me run it again. Doing absolutely nothing. So is it wise to run this? Not so much. Time to find out what is wrong and what is right. Alright, so after a short search, I found that indeed this is hardware flow control and this is software flow control, and they're both false, and on the minicom side they're both off. So unless I'm mistaken, this is the normal situation. I have also activated the oscilloscope and set to RS232 with only this line currently attached, as you can see with the probe. So now the question is, what do I see? Will I see anything or nothing? So and I see absolutely nothing passing by. Nothing at all. And I do send. And I have put it to TX. So transmitting side. So it's kind of bizarre that it doesn't do anything at all right now. I do not even see a signal. So this makes me wonder whether this is the correct one, and I know from last time that when I search for oh, that's one other thing that I don't like. Right now it forgets all commands from last time. Usually in Linux you have a complete history of all commands. Here you don't. So that is what I find quite strange. I also tested last time this TTY-AMA 0 and that wasn't even active. It says not present, which leaves the TTY as 0. So next step is, how do I even open it? Do I have to open it? I did try so. So let me once again try that. Ser open. Alright. Test again. Yeah, this is a bit well, I would see it anyway. But there's nothing there, nothing happening on this side. So I figured that I need to find out more about opening a 0 line. Alright, I have tried quite a few things now. First of all, I have on the Raspberry Pi installed the program minicom, same thing as I had run here, which I exited now for another test. I checked several other things as well. Is the serial port enabled anyway? Yes, it is. I did. It was disabled. I enabled it. Done. So that's not the point. I still see no signal here. Well, not right now, of course, because there's nothing there, but alright. Then I looked and found some alternatives. I had to disable this serial open. So serial is open. If serial is open, then print serial open. Then write the string hello in two different ways. They are equal to each other. Nothing happens. Well, it happens here, but nothing happens on this side. Then, while minicom open, let me open it again. Wait, I realize something else. Right, interrupted. This one did not work at all. Nothing there. So, once again, go in here. And let me make this small. Alright, check on the settings. This is correct. So, if anything would happen, I could send this, and I make a very small text file, select nothing sent, 0.0 kilobytes. There should be something in here. Right, I exit, hanging up. Now the line is free. So I am doing the same thing, selecting. Wait, I'm too soon, I'm too quick, no. ASCII. Okay, now I have to change to start Octave. Starting it. Now it's waiting for my action. And here Octave isn't running anymore, so I have to enter. No, I have to enter here. Nothing transferred. And yes, then this stays empty. Nothing receiving here in minicom, nothing receiving here in Octave. So there is something that prevents on the Raspberry Pi versus PiXtend side to send data. And it is as 0. I'm now definitely sure of it, so I have to find out what's going wrong. And it's not making it any simpler, giving the all the information that I have gathered by now. It just doesn't work. And if something very simple like this doesn't work, oh, by the way, can I receive it? That's a good question. So I open it, sending something, and go to a directory. Do I have something here? No doubt I will. And I have to look for that. And now that I have made some text on here, on the laptop side, I'm experiencing something weird. Look what happens when I give enter in the minicom in this window. On the Raspberry Pi side, it finds something. And auto on the oscilloscope changes in TX. So what if I do it from here? Nothing happens. What is the setting here? It says hardware flow control is yes. Alright, so I say hardware flow control is yes. So what does that mean? Here nothing. Do I have a result then over here? If I get nothing here, which is strange then. So minicom, what's the setting again? Exactly this. So once again, so why am I not getting anything anymore? Because no. Let me change this back to no. Alright. So this has to be no, the sending side has to be no, then the other side has to be yes. Hardware flow control is this. This is hardware flow control. So now I'm changing it. This to yes, and then this will be no. And there's no response. So the other way apparently doesn't quite work that way. Starting again. Settings. I set this to no. This has to be yes then. It is yes, alright. So, okay, then. But I have to set this setting different to apparently use that. So I am setting now this RTS CTS is 1 or true. Let me put it this way. True is not defined. Capital. But nothing is coming. Okay. On one hand I have a positive result in receiving, but not in sending, which is in my opinion a bit strange. Let me see if I can get that situation back. So this has to be no. And then this one has to be yes. It is yes. Apparently automatically. So, not that I have something sensible to do, but okay, or doing anything sensible. So I am going to try a text. Right. And that is a text that I just wrote. And wait, go to directory, why does it just let me take the text? This is very long, and these are all project files that I record in order to, and that is a very long. Alright, you see the complete history of what I've done, kind of. But where is my file that I just, this one. Serial test.txt. 0 bytes transferred. You're kidding me. Look at this. It can receive some garbage, but it doesn't receive my file. Unless, of course, I am using something completely wrong. That may be so, that I have to check, but the connection is there. But why not the other way? Why not? Alright, so a last test in order to find out how things go. I obviously so far can only write to the PiXtend, Raspberry Pi. Still doing so. So pressing enter in this window and receiving right here. Ending. Now I have changed my Octave algorithm into sending. So the question is, will I actually send something? Let me move it over here and run it. So what is now the result? Alright, not found. Oh wait, that is a help function, but okay, N F5. N is 5. Yeah, because I have sent 5 bytes. Yeah, but do I have received something here? That is the question. Alright. Once more. Oh, I certainly do receive something. The question is just, what do I receive? And once again, the settings are the same. Absolutely the same. It's just BS what I receive. The hello doesn't work out. Usually this is a sign of poor baud rate. Let me change the baud rate to what actually? Let me, no, not this one. I want this. Let me go to slightly lower and 38,400, so here as well. Send or save and go. Still doesn't make sense. Still receiving, but still it doesn't make sense. Okay, lowering. No, the other one. So going to the lowest. Here also 9600. This is very strange. Very strange. So if I now change this to no, to this one, I get nothing. Yeah, there's something. Oh, look at the signal on the. I got a very clear signal. So how do I get Oh wait, I have it on a different baud rate. So wait. Oh, come on. Yeah. Different baud rate. Here nothing. Now here nothing either. And from here. Okay, it still puzzles me. So this has definitely to be continued. So, mostly, and I've been told that videos should show something that is readily working well. In this one, I have established contact, but it completely puzzles me why it's not bidirectional. Despite settings, by changing the baud rate in the end, it gave other settings, but at least the oscilloscope showed that I was at least transmitting data, so that's a plus. And all the info that I found on the internet, well, say basically the same. Should work, but well, you know, and you've seen whatever happens. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show support by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired. And you can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned. More information on my website, and you find all information under this video. Like I said, to be continued. Have a nice day and bye bye.